In anticipation of the signing of the Nigerian Hunters and Forest Security Service NHFSS bill by President Bola Tinubu, officers and men of the organization from 36 states and the FCT commands are being trained and retrained to further improve their capacity to flush out criminals, including terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, cattle rustlers, and armed robbers from the forests. Already, officers and men of NHFSS have continued to complement the police, the army, the DSS, and other security agencies in the efforts to make the forested areas uncomfortable for criminals to operate from, and their gallantry are being appreciated by the security agencies, traditional rulers across the country, and communities. As the officers and men are being trained, they are kitted with new uniforms and operational materials to make them have a greater look, smarter and confident for the task ahead. For record purposes, it is necessary to recall that the Nigerian Hunters and Forest Security Service (NHFSS) was founded about 10 years ago as a voluntary organization but was later registered with the CAC and other relevant authorities. It is therefore a corporate and legal entity in Nigeria. As a forest-oriented organization, the NHFSS helps in combating forest crimes and criminalities, including banditry, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and terrorism, among others, as well as preventing bush and forest fires, investigating and arresting persons suspected to be involved in forest crimes. Recognizing the efforts and records of hunters in complementing the Nigerian police, the Army and DSS and civil defense in the fight against crimes committed within and around forests, the National Assembly in December 2022 passed the NHFSS bill into law and transmitted it to the President for assent, which is being awaited. As a fallout of the passage of the NHFSS bill, all professional hunter groups across the country have merged with the NHFSS, making it the national body and coordinator of all hunters in the country. In addition, on February 13, 2024, the national leadership of the Civilian Joint Task Force (CJTF) collapsed all its nationwide structures into the NHFSS at a ceremony that took place in Abuja, which has helped to further enrich the capacity of NHFSS to fight crimes within the forest region. Some of the states include Bauchi, which has registered 10,000 hunters, Yobe, Kebbi, Plateau, Ekiti, FCT, and Ebonyi, among others. Ebonyi State Governor recently approved the recruitment of 2,600 young men and women into NHFSS. There is therefore the need for all the states in the country and FCT to adopt the NHFSS as part of their security architecture as a strategic measure to boost the security of lives and property of the people. The gesture will also serve as a huge platform for employment of young men and women, thereby controlling youth restiveness. President Tinubu should therefore, as a matter of urgency, give assent to the NHFSS bill for the numerous benefits Nigeria will gain from the hunters. Meanwhile, we commend the untiring efforts and exemplary leadership of the Commander General of NHFSS, Dr. Wole Joshua Shatime, which are the moving forces behind the great exploits of hunters.
Yeah, you can see them. You can see them gallantly dressed. And there's no admiration from anywhere. It's all about passion, commitment that our forest must be flushed out of crimes and criminality. For you and I to have and to do our business without any fear of being killed. So it's all about being patriotic. You see the level of patriotism in them. So they are everly ready and they are always motivated.
We also salute the complementary roles of the Deputy Commander General of the NHFSS in charge of technical services, Ambassador John Michie, who is working behind the scene, loyally giving full support to the CG so that the NHFSS becomes a success story.
I think we're doing very well. We're doing fantastically well. Every day we have success stories to tell. Some are told, some are untold. But I am very proud of the service that the hunters are doing nationwide.
New face of Nigerian hunters, smart, gallant, waiting for Tinubu to sign the bill. By Bonaventure Phillips Mena.